Actually, I didn't leave my yogurt in the kitchen. Put that bitch on top of my dresser. Mmm. What? Fire, right? They're gas. I said that. Smaller.
The ball is teed up and the Bison ready to kick it away and get this game started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Northern Illinois' offense will have the ball first. There's Telly Johnson Jr. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch him this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
And he won't make it to the marker, stonewalled for the second straight play. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Trying to get started. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And now it'll be the Bison offense with his first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Pass to 6. On the move at the 30. He's loose. Touchdown, North Dakota State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they knew how to close the deal, rolling double nickels and the 55-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Pass to 50. The 30. The 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of
you want to know how much that moment at SummerSlam
through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's
Chelsea,
back on the same page.
medical.
We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the way.
Broken eye
Like the
socket.
answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. All ready to go on second down. Brown wants to pass. Finds his target. That one can really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Scott.
Opening a $950 baseball hobby box.
Second and 10. Offense in a bunch formation. Second down, gonna throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Scott. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Come to the line at the 42,
You
facing
touch me,
a
your
third and
lips.
short. Pulls it in. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here's the give off the left side. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Quick give. It's Johnson. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Now on 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Out wide left, it's Rodgers. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him a little short. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Piles his way ahead. There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Right side, it's Fowler. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the wideout. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats.
This is my nigga chica.
From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. He's knocked down at the 33, and that's short of the line to gain, and let's see what they do on 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today, they've been forced.
You're like, oh, this cat here is the real deal.
It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're
That's
going to work it right around
That's
the
right,
5-yard line. What a great job there. Brown will throw it. Lets it fly. Brings it down on the right side.
Yeah, no.
Across the 50-yard line and not stopped until he brought it to the 47. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
Yeah,
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah.
On play action. Holds on, it's Myers. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Powers inside. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play action. action on first down. Left side is Collins.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rodgers. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Like, recommend that if you want to, like, slap your lover on the first date or whatever, you better fucking ask that bitch, because she may
And he
not
was hit
approve of
just
that.
as he released it, and it falls to the turf. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Quarterback keeper. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On the move. Trying to escape and get it himself. He is brought down, but man,
Date or whatever, you better
Ever wondered what it's like to work behind the scenes, you know?
Sells the run, looking to pass. Slings it downfield. Had to force that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long.
You understand that the lat pull down goes to the chin and not the chest, the lats will come. When you understand the elbows and the bicep curls are not behind, but a little bit forward, the
From the
bicep
gun,
will
wants
grow.
to
You
pass.
understand that the rope tricep extensions don't go to the body,
Look
but to
out.
the floor.
And he can't complete the first
Lateral
pass.
is you
Let's
don't
see
have
if
to
he
go
can
all the way
get
up
settled.
here, but the shoulder height,
As a
the shoulders
quarterback,
will
this is
pop.
going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire
Best
country.
deal you're ever
They
gonna
know
find
who
on
your
chicken
primary
wings are the
target
frozen
is.
ones.
They're going to
The
be
problem
keying
is they're
on him
really
just
hard to
like they
make
did
them
that
taste
last
good.
time, forcing
Today,
the
I'm gonna show
incompletion.
you just how to make them taste
Punt
good.
goes out of
Open
bounds, and
these
a
bad boys
really
up.
nice job as they stick
First
them
thing you're
deep in
gonna do,
their own end.
take
They'll mark it
frozen
around the 10.
chicken wings. You're
North
gonna put
Dakota
them
State
the
sends
biggest
the
pot
offense
you
out,
got.
ready to get things rolling on this drive.
Now we're just gonna fill it up with water.
He
This part,
stopped
really,
just short of his own
now we're just gonna
20-yard
fire
line,
this
but it
up
is
into
enough
a
for the
high
first down.
temperature. It's probably gonna take a good
Here's this
30
offense
minutes.
with a
It'll
fresh
take a
set of
while.
downs. Keeps it. It's Brown. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down.
Our chicken is right where we want it. We'll even give it a little temp probe at 167.
Brown wants to pass. They're all over him. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Hits inside. It's Scott. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Rush right in his face. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire.
All right,
Bush is
in
ahead.
5 minutes, my friends.
And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Down here in the
Upstairs
bottom.
to make the catch. Touchdown, North Dakota State. He got a step and just dusted the
All it
field.
takes is 5 minutes. Why do
Well, we know David
WWE
talked to the coaches
wrestlers
before the game.
like
They wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early,
ever
but they saw
watched
the
William
matchup,
Regal
took advantage of his
into,
speed, and it's a
wrestling
long touchdown.
Climbs up
Yeah,
the
and sometimes
steps,
it
he's
takes a minute
standing
to figure
still
out what the defense
inside
is
the
doing, but
ring.
then
He's
now you
gonna
figure
wipe
it out,
his
and
feet
now you
first
go to your go-to
before.
guy.
Why do
He has
guys
all
do
the
this?
speed, man. He can win
Respect.
outside. You want to play
For the
man-to-man
wrestling.
coverage on him, you want to leave him on an island, it's not going to turn out well.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, it's Johnson. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Why do WWE wrestlers
Rushes on.
like
Caught. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. The handoff to Johnson. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Out wide right, it's Scott. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Brown will throw it. Out wide left, it's Coleman Williams. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Makes the catch, it's Scott. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Changing the routes with his receivers. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun. Wants to pass. Snags it. Crosses the 45. Out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Escapes the pressure to his right. Lets it fly. Got his man downfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. The run inside. It's Mitchell. He's past the marker. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The whistle sounded, and they got it called just in time, using the timeout with a second left. Now to see if they can score before the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Brown wants to pass.
You know, I just got fucking
And
sucked.
to the quarterback,
Ah.
knock him down back at the
Hang
16.
up.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Right side, it's Ndsu. Turning it on.
No, I'm playing my league game. I'm helping my MLB.
They stop him at the 45. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Reading the option, it's Brown. Pick up of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. Now on 2nd down after the good 1st down run. Fires to the big fella. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set
Welcome,
of
by the
downs.
way. Sorry you couldn't get the job done.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. Got enough for the 1st down. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Quarterback keep. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this 2nd half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get in an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football.
That is fucking crazy. They beat the that I look like I ran the jail.
Pick up on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Tight end now in motion. A run for the quarterback. Got him right there. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Pulls it and runs it again. Oh, he's got some space. The 50, the 40, inside the 30. 10.
Because you're a nigger.
He is
Oh, and I'm on stream. I'm gonna kill myself. I just said that. Damn, man. YouTube just banned me, bro. Just ban me right now. The game knows you went because you're chica chica
Because of
nigga.
his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
And he puts through the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
And I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On the run, it's Mitchell. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Brown will throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mitchell. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. What a job to lay out and make the catch. It is plays like that that'll let you pile up some serious passing yards.
Man, what an effort. I mean, the layout to be able to catch the football, keep it off the ground. Nice job by this receiver, and that's why this quarterback's had a day. Guys making plays all over the field.
The fake wants to throw. Finds his tight end. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Are you okay?
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? And he's in, pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, North Dakota State. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Straight ahead, it's Johnson. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Huskies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Handoff again. Oh, what a move. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Out wide right, it's Fowler. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your 2nd guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking left. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
God squads.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone.
Niggas getting matched against the fucking Chicas.
The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Oh, pressure's coming. Being chased. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Here's the snap,
Hitting them 3
pitching
times
to
in a
fire
row.
downfield. Makes the grab. It's Fowler. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the
It's
slot.
a good one,
Give him
Adam.
some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes.
You said
over
I hit
the
him 3
middle
times in a
of the
row.
field. It's a good idea
And I
to line him
quit.
up in different spots to
I
help keep him out. He's a big part of this
quit.
passing game. You saw why there.
This offense is going to have to get more aggressive. Like, they can't take many more shots short down the field and not getting gains. They've got to keep their foot on the gas. They've got to take some shots, work the middle of the field, but make some
Niggas
big
getting
plays
matched up
down
against
a
the
couple
demons.
possessions.
The
He
demons
just
of
carries him
MLB.
face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
I don't
They
know.
have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Gets the back moving. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they
Yeah,
already
tell him.
know they'll go for it if they don't make it.
Tell him, Adam.
They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Right side, it's Johnson. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. That last completion left them just inches short. Now will they take a shot on second down? A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. The Huskies come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Lost to throw again. Under pressure. And the ball's out and they're after it. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Lost to throw on first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Huskies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll throw it from the red zone. Look out! That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting
Okay.
spirit.
Touchdown, Huskies! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight.
Trying to get the 2. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the 2-point try. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Not only the scoreboard, but the clock on the side of the offense as they take a knee, though the D can stop it a couple